And of course, I'm not saying anyone is. Can you? I just miss Dave. Can a person just speak and speak? It just don't and just speak. And I go, yeah, no, not that. Just okay. Oh well, I didn't think so. Can a person just speak and not? I can be no part of a punishment dynamic. And see, again, I'm not saying I am, or even in situation, I'm to see what gave these people away with me is their complete lack of knowledge of me, but knowing way too much about me, and never saying they didn't know what I valued about myself, and it's very little. But if I lose the respect of the children, I am nothing. I cease. I am nothing at all. I will begin to cease, and it will be. I mean, I'm just. That's how it feels. I will. I have. Okay, that I don't have already. I'll try not to be phony, so I already got that out. I hope. Uh, and this ain't coming out at all like it's supposed to. I understand that. I revert back to what Les and Devin Madge you're saying. And that was that was for that. If you called that, that was for that message alone. I understand that. That was just a feeling of. I see you have some trust for me. I'm not gonna tell you to maintain that. But there is no like I'll do what I have to do. If I have to go back to the woman with slits in her eyes, and I'm not saying that there, just her reaction was just too much like I've seen on YouTube of people in the news. It was just, what if I didn't see what I see? Why did you react that way? And the other one that, but the thing is, I would never not been with her, but she, but it was like she gave her, it was like she wouldn't leave the other guy for shit, and just constantly throwing at my brother, just constantly, just cruel as she could be, rubbing that shit in my face. Okay, good. I didn't know, like, I didn't. You weren't who you said you were, so I didn't want you anyways, because you were never actually there. I get it, but even that, if that's actually like some kind of part that I will not. I say, I go back to a house divided cannot stand. Like I'll go where I have to go in that respect. I'm not going to someone. I'm not going out here and just like hooking up with whatever. And that's no offense. It's not fair to them. But just make like like the king and serf are the two sides of the same coin. They're both like beholden to each other. Oh, it makes a lot of sense. Like I cannot be some of the activities in the cube. Like there is heaven. Heaven. Like, we don't really have scriptures. The heavens are the heavens, and that's it. The New Jerusalem is what the Christians think they're going to, and it's a gold box dropped down to a waterless earth where one of the activities is watching people being tormented in some kind of hell, which is really Gehenna. So it's all just a clutter of mess. So do you understand? So not understand. Y'all more than understand. Just I cannot be no. I don't know. I'm scared right now because the reality of like she's not. She called one of them. The girl liar called yesterday and not to call, but she'll text, but she won't call. She wants to. I mean, is that one of the rules? Like if I call her, then that's some kind of consent she can use. No, she will not call me. She'll text like, please talk to me, and I don't know. I've texted her back, and she will not call, and that's okay. It's supposed to be, but like if that's like some kind of true counterpart that I'm not gonna you know saying I don't resonate. I mean, it became obvious, but man, it's like man, I thought I did until until reality. Like I'm gonna I got that's just such a different reality. Just keep it short because people got shit to do. But yeah, really, I go to Alani. It's like what what would Alani say? What would you say, Alani? Do you have to punish? I'm like, well, no, Alani, I guess I don't have to as long as they return what's not theirs. No, there would be no true need to punish now, would there, Alani? Well, why don't you just go with that? Alani, you're right. Why don't I just go with that? I never had any intentions to do it any other way, but yeah, I can't afford to lose your respect. I know you just oh, okay. I'm not good, but I really mean that. I'm not saying not saying what y'all don't more than know. I get that, but well, I mean, I just emotions I was having this morning after what's kind of on the YouTube. It's like I know I cannot. I mean, I ain't saying punishment fears inflicting punishment fears it scares me as much other, but I don't know. You don't know until you think about it, and punishment that just does not. That's just and with the earth, I forgot. Earth is an anagram for heart. So, like all I've been saying, my vote. That's about as support as I don't need the label, but organic. That's as much support as I can give. I would say things I say is just like the earth's obviously been highly compromised, and I'm not saying where she comes not that it's her fault at all. Of course not. I've said that time has really revealed, like especially when we're draining her blood and calling it dinosaur juice. Like I give up look at this. I give up both hunks of metal out there. I'm saying I don't know what else I can do. I mean, that's the much support that's my vote. But on a real level, like yes, it's might be much milder than what's happened to Melissa, but they know exactly what they're doing, and I would never assume why was I someone to do that to anyways. But they know, and no, I don't want her to fear. Like so, this is like because she's always known anyway. She still has some kind of access to me. Now she could use the YouTube. I mean, I'm not YouTube. There's nothing not public. My Facebook's now not public. There's no reason. I don't really put anything on there anyways. Now, but my niece is on there, and my sister. So, okay. So yes, I mean, as soon as I think about actual, if people are about to be punished, I can't handle it. Okay, so just and the thing is, that was always, I told him, I know what's going on. Would you stop? Especially the guy, just like didn't phase him. And so I guess that goes back to Terry Joe Jr. He's saying they just don't care, dude. Whether I only me or me and however many thousands others, like no, they just don't care. Okay, yeah, you're right, and I kind of knew at the time, didn't I? But I view punishment the same way. Like as you said, ties you to it. You said hating something. Like I guess that would really probably mean the drugs. I don't know where but like yeah, I don't hate the drugs now. Just like I walk by cake in the store, not even acknowledge that section, but just like don't be spinning. I mean, I'm spinning and dizzy and have no direction, and just like. And like not any, but me had just have it around, and I gotta keep looking at the cake or keep walking in the kitchen and seeing the cake. Yeah, I might just dig my hand in there. I don't know, but so maybe don't hate steel. That ties me to it. I mean, this is something to me. Don't hate the steel. It ties me to it. Okay. Okay. Never would have thought of that. Don't hate the steel. It might tie me to it. Okay. Because it's just the earth. But how have I forgotten that was a bit? Earth is an anagram for heart. Huh. I don't define. But yeah, I'm just, and there's very few, and the thing is, that's always people that thought they like me even in high school. It's like, there's only a few things I value about myself. And if and if you don't value those things about me, then we have no true association, and you don't care about me whatsoever. Even those I would not want punished for shit.